Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Tag Force 3. It's your buddy Cooper here, and today is an important day because we are running out of partners. Do you want to take a look? We have Raw Yellow Cyrus, we have Obelisk Blue Blair, we have Bastion of Angry Bastion, we have Evil Sartorius, we have Adrian Gecko, Viper. One Atticus is left in the rotation. We have, oh god, who's even left? We have the Gambler. We have Titan, but when he's possessed. We have Dox. We don't have any of those left. We have Kagemaru, the leader of the Shadow Riders. And we have Fujiwara. Those are all the characters we have left to play with. I think for today's video, we are going to be teaming up with Obelisk Blue Blair. That's right, we're finishing off the Blair storylines. That's all 4 of them finished. Good morning, Cooper. Come on, early bird gets the worm. Hey, today's the first day. Get up. Anyway, we're going to be partners from today on, so keep alert because I'll have to wake you up every day. All right, you do what you need to do to make sure I become a good duelist. First things first, I need to make a deck. Now, my deck does not need to synergize with my partners since this is our first deck, so we can get a little more creative. Let's go ahead and look at our cards and see what kind of creativity we can think up. I don't have to go crazy. I could just have fun. What would be a fun boss monster or idea to center our deck around? Now, since we're playing with Blair, she might be able to carry us, so I don't have to make a very powerful deck. I can make a decently weak deck. That doesn't mean I'll make a weak deck, it just means that it's possible to make one. While you have no cards in your hand, your opponent cannot activate effects. Huh. That could be fun. Alright, let's use Mechanical Hound. Not exactly for its Mechanical Hound effect, but... I mean, not because it's a machine or nothing, but because of its effect. Yeah, let's focus on that. So I need cards that work with discarding. Cards that help me take cards out of my hand for positive effects. A lot of these are not that special, all things considered. No, that's not discarding. Gigaplant's not discarding. Ghetto Fonts, no. Jinzo's just busted. I don't really need busted. Do I want bust? No, we don't need busted. Let's hold back a little bit. Mist Archfiend, Prime Material, Ryza. No, none of this exactly has to do with discarding. The Sky Scourges, the Agents. Thessalos discards my opponent's hand, not mine. Zeta. I do also need cards that tribute, so that's important to look for too. Yeah, I'm just not seeing much in terms of... Oh, technically Manticore can... it won't work with Mechanical Hound though. They don't really have synergy. It needs to be more like a flat effect creator. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. I only own 2 creators, but that's not bad. Okay, we can throw a creator in there. Now that we have creator, let's see if there's any other ones we can use. It doesn't have to be a tribute at this point. I'm just using what I got. What about the Tricky? He would actually fit pretty well. Let's go find Mr. Trickster. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of cards that specifically are like, hey, let's get rid of cards from the hand to make it so our opponent can't use spell cards. Because stopping the opponent from using spell cards sounds like a really, really busted idea. And then I just have to run cards that stop traps or something of that variety. The Tricky, so if we run a couple Trickies, that'll help us out. And then I need cards that will help me summon cards like Mechanical Hounds. While you have no cards in your hand, your opponent can activate spells. That's really important. The creator can't be summoned from the grave, but it can be summoned from the deck, so there's high value there. So I just need floaters and searchers and stuff like that. So let's see. And cards that might be good for discarding. You know, maybe I just search the word discard. Let's try that. Let's do that. Text search. Discard. Stuff that's like, hey, do you not have that many cards in your hand? We can make this work. Okay, who here discards cards but still has value in their own right? that isn't complicated or slow. Technically, yeah, searching for a field spell can help out, because then you just play the field spell. Do I want to use a water engine to summon these guys of all creatures? No, that doesn't make too much sense. It's not the worst idea, it's just not... Oh, come on, that's a good one. Okay, you make a lot of sense. Get in there. Because you can discard a lot of things. Destroy a Saurus. I don't think I'm going to be that focused on dinosaurs. You can discard one card from your hand to add one level 7 or higher monster from your graveyard to your hand. That sounds actually pretty good. Even though I'm adding something to the hand, it's something I want to tribute summon. Dark Grepher, I don't think these guys are dark. They're like earth and light. Yeah, okay. So Dark Grepher, sorry, this isn't your deck. You can discard, place one ice counter on a when face-up monster. Yeah, I guess that's technically... Yeah, that technically would work if I'm already got what I need on the field. Yeah, we could... You know what? It's random, but we could just throw in Cold Enchanter. Why not? It doesn't have to be super complicated. Tribe Infecting Virus would have been busted, especially since our deck is so mixed. Snipe Hunter is god tier. That's just... That guy is literally the best for this kind of deck idea. Goblin of Greed. Oh, that's kind of dumb. I need that. That counters me, actually. Hopefully none of my opponents run the Goblin of Greed, even though some probably will. Morphing Jar gives me a whole new hand that kind of defeats the purpose. Summon Priest or Summoner Monk kind of works. Yeah, kind of works. It can't be given as a tribute. It's just for discarding, though. Maybe that'll help. Because I could still use the other card as tribute, right? Okay, special summon level 4 monster from your deck. The monster special summon using this effect cannot attack during the duration. Yeah, that's fine. That's actually fine. Even if we can't tribute him, we can tribute the card we choose. Finally... Oh, we'll have Spare Reaper just because he's invincible and that'll come in handy. Not Hanawata. Okay. I think we're good. I could run cost down. That would work for the dog at least. I don't know. Well, actually, yeah, I could. Yeah, that technically kills 2 birds with 1 stone. It lowers the card count in my hand, and yeah, no, that technically works. Okay. Now I just need cards that actually straight up special summon. So okay, let's look at our monster count. We're gonna need to run a floater just so that we have some sort of... Yeah, just run Mystic Tomato. Okay, run Mystic Tomato. Let's go with that. I know our deck looks a little weird right now, and I understand it is a little weird, but I think there is an idea here if we just put it together. Now we're going to focus heavy on spells. We want to be a spell deck, which means that I can run very specific trap cards since I'm not going to be running that many traps. I don't want that many traps, which means... Let's see. Spells that I'm willing to discard. We can discard United We Stand. We can discard Swords. We would discard Smashing Ground. I'll take some of these out. Don't worry. I'm just throwing in stuff, and then we take stuff out when we feel like the idea is not necessary. We can take, yeah, Nobleman. MST is it's just so important. Monster Born. Hell yeah. Not even Mirror Force. Let's just not run any traps. Magical Stone Excavation. Technically 2 for 1. It can put stuff in the grave, which has its own value. I like that. What else? Heavy Storm, necessary in every deck, basically. I don't know about Gold Sarcophagus. That might be a little too slow. Foolish Burial might have value. Crush card, Royal... do I want to try Royal Decree? Yeah, let's just have that be our only trap. Just seems like a little much. And then I need cards that can special summon, probably from the deck, like Reasoning, to hit the Creator, since I can't get Creator back from the grave. I think that'll be just fine. So let's go with... Oh, I can also run Monster Gate if I wanted to. That's a little much, but it's an idea. So let's go over here. Reason with the opponent. I'll thin out the deck, don't worry. We're just getting some cards together. And yeah, maybe Monster Gate as well, just to take a risk. Maybe sometimes I'll be in a worse position than usual, and this will get me out of it. Now let's take a look. Monster-wise, it's interesting. It's interesting to say the least. Summon Priest can be used to bring out Mystic Tomatoes, Snipe Hunters, Cold Enchanters, Herald. Yeah, all of these have value with Summon Priest or Summoner Monk, whatever you want to call it. Every single card that I've put in this deck has its own value. Goldsarkov, we don't need. Magical Stone Excavation. Are we that focused on getting back a spell card? Maybe. It's actually more about getting rid of my hand. While you have no cards, your opponent can activate spells. See, that's busted. That's what we're trying to focus on. We want to no traps them with Royal Decree. Maybe I should run Jinzo. Like, it would be a little busted, but I mean, why not, right? All right, let's go in the 2400s in the J section, which I think we just passed. I keep passing it just barely. There we go. Yeah, just throw in a Jinzo. And, yeah, that should be fine. It doesn't even have to be multiple Jinzos, just one. Okay, there is a deck idea here. It's a little bit thick. The deck's a little thick. We can shorten it a little bit. Let's say we don't need the Magical Stone Excavation. Let's say that's a little too far. United We Stand, cost downs. They have value. Yeah, that's valuable in its own way, because I could still use spells. They're the people that can't use spells if I pull off Mechanical Hound. I still have to draw the card, which is where Foolish Burial comes in, because Foolish Burial can guarantee it in the grave in a worst-case scenario, where I'm not drawing it. Still feels like this is too much. Let's say I run into a monster that is invincible. What is my option for it? Snipe Hunter is my option for it. Okay. So technically I don't need Smashing Ground. Let's say I run into a situation where I'm bricked because my hand is too heavy. Which of these cards? Spirit Reaper gets me out of that. I might want to add Marshmallow, and then I can hit some of the other monsters, just so I have two tributes. Yeah. It's two monsters that can be tributed that'll stay on the field when I need them to. Or at least force out my opponent's best cards. So Monster Gate, Reasoning, MST. This will help against certain decks. Cost down's funny, but I think it's smart for this deck. Summoner Monk works. Cold Enchanter might be a little greedy. We don't need that many. And tribute-wise, I mean, the creator fits the deck. Do I really need two? Yeah, I say we do need two. Do we need three trickies? That's a good question. You know what? Let's knock out a tricky. Okay. Okay, this is our deck. This is our deck. I'm going to call it the Howlin. Whoops. Howlin Hounds. Now let's see what this deck can do. We're going to put it to the test. So this is a deck that's not supposed to synergize with our partner. We did that. So one Samochi is gone. Oh man, that deck looks brutal. Why the hell would I build a deck like that? Was that with Fonda? That's why it was called one Samochi? Oh my gosh. All right. Well, our deck is complete. The Howlin' what the hell? What the hell just happened there? That was a little misclick or something. Let's go ahead and let's take a look around the Slifer Red Dorm and see who wants to duel. Perfect, a Slifer Red to start me off. I'm going to duel Lawrence just to get practice with my deck, and then we're going to tag duel with Blair as well. So let's get some practice with the deck first. Let's figure out what our deck idea is. My main idea is I want to get Mechanical Hound out. But we have options for destroying spells and traps, monsters. We have options for stalling if we need it, which is just not stalling with spells and traps, but with invincible monsters. We can negate traps. We don't use traps ourselves. We are a heavy spell deck. 22 monsters and the rest are spells. And then 2 traps. Okay, that's an interesting start. Wow, I turned into a brick hand. My hand used to look decent. All right, luckily for me, I happen to have the card Premature Burial. So I'm going to activate that. And the reason I didn't Giant Tornado or Heavy Storm first is because I want to get maximum value. So I'm going to pick the Tricky, because I'm going to do this. I'm going to activate Giant Tornado. Now their trap means nothing. Next, I'm going to activate Premature Burial. With Premature Burial, I'm going to bring back the Spirit Reaper, and even though it's connected to this, it won't die. Oh, it does die. Whoops. You know what? Brain turned off. My bad. We're going to go ahead and discard a Jinzo from my hand, and I'm going to summon the Tricky. Then I'm going to normal summon the Creator, and I accomplished my deck's idea. I shouldn't have done the thing with the Premature Burial. That was a misplay. I should have just either thrown it away or saved it for a monster right here and gone for massive damage. I'm going to bring back Jinzo to negate that trap they had, so I don't need the Heavy Storm. And now if I had Mechanical Hound instead of the Creator, it would have been amazing because I could have negated spells and traps, but the Creator's good enough. It is crazy that I didn't draw a single Hound. I'd even throw it away in 10 cards, and yet I drew these two. I only have one Jinzo and 2 Creators, and I drew those instead of the Mechanical Hound. But hey, all right, the deck has some momentum, and he can't use that trap unless it's a quick play spell, which the Hound would have stopped. I don't need Royal Decree, so I would just use this again, and then look, I have no hand again. And I have some decent monsters in grave. I have Invincible if I need it, and I have the Tricky. Wait a minute. This feels really good. This feels good. I don't think it's a good thing that this feels good. And every time I draw a card, I can just use it for revival instead if I feel the need. Huh. This is pretty neat. This is quite neat. Aw, and it's ruined. See, if I had Mechanical Hound, we would have been fine, but I haven't drawn one. And now if I draw one, it's for nothing. But it's my fault for ruining Premature Burial. That's on me. Oh, no, that's not a bad top deck. All right, not a bad top deck at all. I almost had my full combo. I need Creator, Mechanical Hound, Jinzo, and then I'm unstoppable. He can't draw a card to save his life. Damn, I feel a little bad for the guy. It's not even enough to win. Even with this equip spell, he'll live by 100, which is very funny. Plus, who knows what his trap is at this point. Want to summon that dragon? Nope, just gonna put it in defense mode. Okay, 2k defender, I gotta remember that. I draw. Oh, cool, let's see if we can hit the Hound now. Don't say level 7. Level 4, that's actually probably gonna hit me. Yep, unfortunate. I took a shot. We don't even run that many level 4s when you think about it. Black Dragon Jungle King! Holy crap, Forbidden Memories and Duelist of the Roses just flow through my mind every time I see a card like that. Oh man, mostly Forbidden Memories in this case. Oh, I do have you. That is a card I can use. But it wouldn't be that good. It wouldn't be that bad, it wouldn't be that good. Alright, let's just summon him. We have United We Stand if we want it, or we could special summon a monster. Problem is the monster I special summon most likely will not matter. So this card can't be tributed. But also, I could just give it United We Stand and then it can't be killed. Yeah, it has 3200 defense, and then next turn I can go in with it if I wanted to. Alright, let's see. Blackland Fire Dragon. You love your dragons, don't you, Lawrence? Oh, Lawrence, you're lucky. That Lightning Vortex ruined me, and I still have... I've almost gone through half my deck. Where the fuck's my Hounds? I run 3 for a reason. Okay, well, I got Herald of Creation, which would love to... Oh, it's unable to destroy it. Okay, well, I can't destroy that, and... Oh, no, it's probably Blackland. Let's see what kind of traps you're running, Lawrence. Hopefully not Justy Break. Okay, Saku's a bummer, but it's fine. See if we can kill Blackland. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm going to end my turn there. We still have Marshmallow on, so I'm not too worried. But I am sad that a duel that we were totally just going to wreck, I ruined because I didn't save Premature Burial. But this is why we do the test duels, to figure out our decks. Oh, look at that. He played a weak monster in it. Oh my god. Oh, he had another one in the grave. Dude, if I could just kill Warrior... Ah, he got a new trap, damn it. I draw? Oh, that's funny, actually. That's a little funny. Alright, I'm going to end my turn there. I trust the Marshmallow. Yeah, you can have as many monsters as you want. I can't stop you. In fact, if you want to deck yourself out, that'd be really funny. Dude, are you... Wait, I was joking, but now it's kind of funny. Yes. Or as long as Warrior Digrapher stays in attack mode, I can win with, like, the Tricky or something. Mystic Tomato is not the Tricky. I don't mind floating. I have the life points. I can thin out my own deck to guarantee. Are the 3 hounds at the bottom of my deck? Does the game just not want me to draw them? Is that a big joke? Oh, he has Trihorn Dragon. I respect the hell out of that. All right, now using Mystic Tomato is kind of a bad idea, but let's do it anyway, just because, you know, I haven't drawn anything. Mr. Tomates. Let's take a little damage together. Let's do that just right. And final Mystic Tomato. Yeah, this guy will deck out before I do if we have to go that route. We really shouldn't because of my freaking Hound, which I will be drawing right now, right? I have 15 cards left in my deck, and 3 of them are the Mechanical Hound. I'm about to draw it for sure. Surely. Motherfucker! Are you serious? Alright, well, I guess I'll try to hit Trihorn since it's so strong. Nope. Alright, well, that's the curse of Zork right there. Let's go ahead and end our turn. How could a duel fall apart so quickly? Or so distinctively? It's weird. 14 cards left in my deck. 3 of them are Mechanical Hounds, which means I'm most likely to brick now. Oh, if he had stolen Snipe Hunter, that would have been a god tier play. I would have lost the duel. I draw. Jesus Christ, they are at the bottom of the deck, aren't they? I'll hold you in the hand for now. Since you'll die if I summon you. Marshmallow, just either die or exist. I think I'm fine with either. Oh, that's really cool. Hey, we're gonna see him fuse Warrior Deck Refu and Spirit Ryu into Rui Senshi. That's super cool. It can't kill me, but it's super cool nonetheless. I think it negates something. Negates normal traps. Okay. There you are. Okay, it took too long. Would have been way better earlier, but I guess you exist, and I'm happy to see you. I got 2 more left in the deck, and I'll figure out a way to summon you. Just give me time. It's a good thing I don't run any traps, or that Jinzo would be scaring me instead of helping me. Okay, I need something good here. I could use the Herald to discard a card, but I would need more cards to make it work. Because I could use it to bring back, like, the Tricky. But he no longer has a monster that weak, so it wouldn't work. Yeah, that sucks. That super sucks. All of his monsters are too strong now. But Tech Out is still a viable option until he Lightning Vortexes again. Unless he only had 1 and he just got me at the perfect time. What a ridiculous first duel. Cold Enchanter. I could use you to buff you. You could discard 1 card, place 1 card. It doesn't say once per turn. I mean, screw it. Let's win with Cold Enchanter if I have to. I activate the Cold Enchanter's effect. I discard Mechanical Hound, and I place a counter on, say... What's a card he couldn't kill? Jinzo, since it's immune to traps. I activate Cold Enchanter's effect. I discard a card, and I give it to Jinzo. I'm glad I chose to run Cold Enchanter. I don't even need this. I'm actually ruining my ability to win with exact damage, but you know what? Screw it. I have 2,500 attack, and I'm going in. Let's kill one of the Black Dragon Jungle Kings for fun. Hey! Okay, we found a way to win despite nonsense, but there was, there was hope there. I just don't know why all my dogs were buried at the bottom. They're kind of the whole reason I built the deck. Alright, Yumi, you're level 2. We tried dueling you as well. Lawrence kind of screwed me over. Alright, we're going to go with paper. No, I don't want that. I want to go first and set up. Okay, well, 2 duels where we're not going to go first and set up. But hey, the last time he card destructed us, and that really helped us. I could run card destruction in this deck if I really wanted to, but eh. Or I just discard. Okay, I have Tricky early. I have Summoner Monk early. I have a lot of power early. I have Royal Decree early, and I have Heavy Storm early. So, okay, I can Heavy Storm first, just to make sure this card doesn't stop my play. Wow. What are the odds of that card actually being that useful for the situation? I'm just going to go with Mystic Tomato then, since I no longer have the play I intended to do. Let's go... Oh my god. Wait, what is your deck and how come it's randomly working? What's going on here? I'm going to end my turn. Luckily, if my monster dies, it's only going to benefit me. Tribute for Thesonova. Wait, are you getting rid of my hand? Is that your deck idea? I'm going to take 400 burn one way or another. Mystic Tomato craves death, though. It's part of its plan. Alright, I'm in a very bad situation. I could go for an invincible monster, or I could just try to snipe hunt. I'm going to try to snipe hunt. Surely the Curse of Zork is just fake. I draw. I activate Snipe Hunter's effect, and I pray that I'm right. It's not fake. Are you fucking kidding me? There's no way. Okay. The curse is somewhat real. It's not completely real, but it's somewhat real. I attack for 15. It cost me too much to do this, though. I was going to go for 33 and have a monster advantage with 1800 attack, but now I have nothing. Luckily, she's not in a very different boat. Her boat is very similar to mine. Heart of the cards, give me something good. Damn it, that would have been something good. Oh, she's a discard deck. That's interesting. This is Monet, most likely, yeah. She is a discard deck. She's going to search out a third Monet, most likely. Oh, no, she's got Cliff. Crap, Cliff would be bad for me. If she tributes again, I'm going to be so mad. The Curse of Zork. Oh, wait, it makes sense. Funny enough, I'm using a deck where I don't want a hand, but I started poorly and I didn't get my Tricky off early. So now I'm kind of screwed. The only thing I can hope for is... Yeah, it's fine. I didn't expect to keep it. I forgot I could just Royal Decree it if I wanted to. But then again, other than Monster Gate wasn't even that worth keeping. Let's see what I would have gotten if I draw a monster soon. 24, that's fine. 14 is fine. What monster would I have gotten? Summoner Monk. Oh, okay, so it would have been worse than Snipe Hunter. I draw. Oh, that would have been good. But no, he would have been in the way. Let's just die. Come and get me. Come and get me. Your deck actually worked really well against me. That terrible deal came out of nowhere and hit the card I was going to use. Ah, monster Yumi. Monstrous. Alright, now let's see if the deck has any synergy with Blair. Like, if there's anything that happens to put it together. 1 win, 1 loss. Oh, God. Oh, God. I guess we're doing this. Okay, here's our tag duel test against Jaden and Cyrus, who I think are actually in their proper room, which is funny. I might be wrong about that, but it feels like this is where they actually stay. I guess not Cyrus anymore. He's Opus Blue. Gets to eat the caviar now. Like a joik. Alright, Blair, I know you. I know your deck is amazing. It can brick very rarely because of Wolf, but it's amazing otherwise. Yeah, look at this hand. There's the Wolf. And you won't use Monster Reincarnation to get rid of it because your brain is so small. AI brains just don't do it. Alright, Stratos is scary, and yes, of course he's using the Neo stack, so he's going to search it. Alias most likely. Yep. Which means Honest is in his deck. He's got all the traps in the world, which implies Saku and stuff of that variety. I can get rid of one of the traps if I really believe I can do it. Royal Decree could stop the other one if I wanted. Alright, I'm going to try to hit the trap that's actually the problem. It's a 50-50 shot. Nope, that was Super Poly, which is a card you'll never see the AI activate. I attack. Of fucking course. Today is not a lucky day. Today is just not a lucky day, to say the least. Alright, Hex Seal's interesting. Stratos doesn't feel like fusing. Alright, we have Royal Decree. It'll always be too late in a tag duel since I have to go third. Partner, let's see what you can do. You have Monster Reborn, so you got plenty of stuff. Jane can help out too. I would have preferred Chiron back, but I understand the situation. That's not the right time. What the Blair? Okay, no, it's totally fine. She's got the 1850. But what if you had died? All right, Jane, let's see. Ah, that's the worst hit. Okay, so a little bit unlucky on our first day. Worst possible. Oh, that is the best thing. She drew 2 wolves, but he just fixed it. Ah, to get Neos. That's why he did it. Because now he can normal summon it, and it will count as Neos. Prisma's good. He can do that too. Now it's Neos. He can Wrath. He can do a bunch of stuff. Not hitting Jane is very weird. Not hitting Jane. Does that mean you have Honest and you're just being overconfident, or... I don't know, but I don't think I want to find out. What we're going to do is we're going to activate Monster Reincarnation. I'm not going to use Creator right now. We're going to use Chiron. And the reason we're going to use him is because he can get rid of the thing I'm afraid of. We're going to summon him. Now, I am straight up deathly afraid of my opponent having Honest, so I'm going to kill without going into battle. Then we're going to go into battle. He doesn't have Mirror Force, so there's no way this trap can do anything. What's even in the grave? Oh, hell no. Oh my god, hell no. Why the... Oh god, it says you Bell deck. It's got everything. No. Absolutely not. You put that back in your pocket. Alright, Jane, get out there. Hopefully we can hit like Mechanical Hound or something, and they don't have Monster Reborn, because if they did, that would be the worst case scenario. Okay, it's fine. Nothing got hit. Psy guy is just going to set. No point in playing down a trap. My partner has an equip spell. She has a search card, a float card. Yeah, not search, sorry, draw power card. She can go for a Tribute Dragon, which would be super good. That was a horrible play, but sure. Could have had the equip spell, and then we would have done enough piercing to win. We probably still do. Nah, we would have won off of that, but it's fine. We got our attack. Dude, okay. No, this is going to be just fine. Oh, he hates it. Blair, thank you so much for helping me beat Cyrus. That perked up the entire day. I'm actually excited now. We're going to have a good time with you. Yeah, good duels, guys. Good duels. And everybody, that is going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we're going to continue our journey in Tag Force with Page 1 Blair. And we'll also buy a box next episode. Bye-bye.